Mars Science Laboratory mission with its rover Curiosity is the next big rover mission to Mars, landing a car-sized rover on the surface of Mars to understand if Mars ever was a habitable planet, a place on Mars that ever could have supported life. The landing system for Curiosity is pretty amazing. It's the biggest vehicle we've ever put down on the Martian surface and the heaviest. So we required some new inventions, and one of those new inventions was the ability to fly the rover down on sort of a rocket jetpack the last few miles to the surface. We couldn't use airbags this time because of the weight of Curiosity. So we went back to using rockets, but the novel design is this little rocket jetpack that flies the rover down and then lowers the rover down on a tether, lands it on the ground, and then that rocket jetpack flies off and we're done with it. That leaves the rover ready to rove around on its wheels and explore Mars. Curiosity's mission is to use its suite of instruments, really the most complex instruments we've ever flown to the surface of Mars, or really any other planet for that matter, to understand whether that landing site, which was chosen from orbit using the orbiters that are at Mars now, was a place that ever could have supported life. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't, but the answer that we're seeking with Curiosity is to figure out if the conditions at any point in Mars history could have supported life. The goal for Curiosity is to last one Martian year. We want to be there over one complete Mars seasonal cycle, which is about 2 Earth years. And that'll give us enough time to rove around and take environmental measurements at every Martian season, but more importantly, to have enough time to collect a few dozen samples of rocks and soils around the landing site and process them in these very sophisticated analytical chemistry instruments that we have inside the rover.
A lot of people ask why no airbags again, and it's really that size. When you're dealing with that much energy to stop, the same airbag system we use for MER doesn't work anymore. You need to do something else, and here it becomes much more mass efficient and testing efficient as well to just slow it down to about the same type of loads the rover would see. This is kind of the forces on the rover it would see when just driving around. So that was the goal. Part of the guided entry, what that allows us to do finally is land in a safe spot next to some of the dangerous stuff that people want to go look for science in, and actually be able to drive there. Now our driving capability of the rover, because it's beefed up and we have a fairly long lifetime, is on par with the landing error uncertainty, how far we're going to miss the target or miss the desired science target. So we can, at this point, go to places on Mars and say, we want to go there. We'll land next to there and drive there.